can take the broken pieces of your life and make something beautiful from them. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty and mourning into dancing. Whatever you are facing, I can bring healing and restoration. Let me into the broken places of your heart. I am here to mend what is torn and to bring hope to the hopeless. I want you to know that your identity is found in me. You are not defined by your achievements, your failures, or the opinions of others. You are my child, and that is where your worth lies. You have been chosen, called, and set apart for a purpose. Embrace your identity as my beloved, and let it shape how you see yourself and how you live your life. There will be seasons of waiting in your life. You may find yourself in a place where it feels like nothing is happening, where your prayers seem unanswered. During these times, I want you to trust me and remain faithful. Waiting is not wasted time. It is an opportunity to grow in faith and dependence on me. Use this time to draw closer to me, to seek my face, and to listen for my voice. I am at work even when you cannot see it, and I will bring forth the fruit of your faithfulness in due time. As you navigate the uncertainties of life, remember that I am a God of hope. I have a future for you that is filled with promise. Even when circumstances seem bleak, hold on to the hope that I have placed within you. I am able to bring good out of any situation. I will work all things together for your good, for those who love me and are called according to my purpose. You can trust in my sovereignty and know that I am in control. Your journey may not always be easy, but I promise you it will always be worth it. Embrace the adventure of faith with open arms. There will be mountains to climb, valleys to walk through, and obstacles to overcome, but I will be with you every step of the way. Trust in my goodness, and know that I am always leading you toward a life of abundance and fulfillment. As you step out in faith, you will discover the incredible plans I have for you, and you will experience the joy and peace that comes from living in my presence. Life is a beautiful journey, filled with twists and turns that may not always make sense. Yet, in every season, I am weaving a tapestry of grace, mercy, and purpose through your life. Trust the path I have laid before you, even when the way seems unclear. Each step you take is a step toward the destiny I have designed for you. Embrace the adventure with an open heart, for you are not alone. I walk beside you every day. When you face moments of fear, remember that I am your shield and your fortress. You can stand firm knowing that I am your protector. Fear often creeps in to distract you from my promises, but I am here to remind you that perfect love casts out fear. Trust in my love for you, and let it banish the fears that seek to hold you captive. I have not given you a spirit of fear but of power, love, and a sound mind. Stand strong in that truth and let it empower you to face whatever comes your way. You may find yourself questioning your worth and abilities. Self-doubt can be a formidable enemy, whispering lies that undermine your confidence and hinder your potential. In those moments, remember who you are in me. You are wonderfully made, crafted with purpose and intention. I have equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your calling. Do not compare yourself to others. Instead, focus on the unique gifts I have given you. Use them boldly for my glory, and watch as I multiply your efforts beyond what you can imagine. As you navigate this life, there will be challenges that test your faith. It is in these moments that your character is forged and your faith is strengthened. Embrace these trials, for they are opportunities to grow deeper in your trust and reliance on me. Just as a seed must break open to produce a beautiful flower, so too must you endure the challenges of life to emerge stronger and more vibrant. I am with you in every struggle, guiding you, holding you, and leading you toward victory. You are not defined by your failures or mistakes. They are not the end of your story, they are simply chapters that contribute to the greater narrative I am writing. Embrace the lessons learned, and allow them to shape you into the person I have called you to be. I can use even your missteps for my glory. Trust that I can turn your scars into stories of redemption, inspiring others who are walking similar paths. In the midst of life's chaos, find solace in my presence. It is in quiet moments spent with me that you will discover peace and clarity. Set aside distractions and intentionally create space to hear my voice. I long to speak to you, to guide you, and to pour my love into your heart. When you feel weary, come to me and rest. I will renew your strength and you will soar on wings like eagles. Your spirit will be rejuvenated as you bask in my goodness and grace. As you learn to trust in my divine plan, you will begin to see how every detail of your life fits into the grand design I have created. You are a vital part of my masterpiece, and I have placed you in this world for a reason. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every moment of love has the potential to change lives. Be bold in your faith and in your actions. Let my light shine through you, illuminating the darkness around you. I want you to live with a sense of purpose and intentionality. Each day is a gift, an opportunity to make a difference. Wake up with a heart full of gratitude, ready to embrace the day ahead. Seek to bless those around you, to uplift them with your words and actions. In doing so, you will find that you are not only a blessing to others but also to yourself. The joy that comes from serving others is a reflection of my love flowing through you. When faced with difficult decisions, seek my guidance and wisdom. I will provide clarity when you ask for it. Don't rush to conclusions or make choices based solely on your understanding. Take time to pray, to listen, and to discern my will for your life. I will lead you down paths of righteousness for my name's sake. You can trust that I am always working things together for your good, even when you cannot see the way forward. Remember that you are part of a community of believers. You are not alone. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, encourage you, and challenge you to grow. Share your struggles and victories with one another, and bear one another's burdens. Together you can walk through life's challenges, supporting and praying for each other. The body of Christ is a beautiful tapestry of individuals working together for my glory, and you have a vital role to play. In your pursuit of faith, I want you to cultivate a heart of gratitude. Thankfulness shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have been blessed with. Practice gratitude daily, and you will begin to see the beauty in every moment, even in the midst of trials. As you cultivate this attitude, you will find joy and contentment in your life. You will be able to see my hand at work in every situation, and your heart will overflow with appreciation for my goodness. As you continue this journey, I want you to embrace the power of prayer. Your prayers are powerful and effective, and they move mountains. Do not underestimate the impact of a faithful prayer. Bring your requests before me with confidence, knowing that I hear you and that I care deeply for you. Pray not only for your needs but for the needs of others. Intercede for those who are struggling and watch as I move in their lives as well. When life becomes overwhelming, remember to take a step back and breathe. Find moments of stillness in your day to reflect and recharge. I invite you to pause, to listen for my voice, and to be refreshed in my presence. It is in these moments of quiet that you will find the strength to carry on. Allow my peace to wash over you, calming your anxious thoughts and replacing them with hope. Each day is a new beginning, filled with fresh mercies and opportunities. Embrace each moment with a heart open to my leading. Be willing to adjust your plans and follow where I guide. Sometimes the detours in life are where you find the greatest blessings. Trust that I am orchestrating every detail for your good and for my glory. As you walk in faith, I want you to be confident in your identity as my child. You have been adopted into my family, and you have access to all that I have to offer. You are heirs to the riches of heaven, and I have given you authority to overcome the darkness. Stand firm in that identity, and let it empower you to live boldly and courageously. When you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, cast your cares upon me. I am here to lift that burden and to carry it for you. You do not have to shoulder the weight of your worries alone. Come to me in prayer, and I will exchange your burdens for my peace. You will find rest for your soul as you trust in my goodness and grace. Each challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Embrace the lessons that come with them, knowing that I am using every situation to refine and shape you. Just as a potter molds clay, so too am I shaping you into a vessel of honor. Allow me to work in your life, and you will see how beautifully I can transform you through your experiences. As you continue to trust in my plan, remember that my timing is perfect. There will be moments when you feel impatient, when you long for answers or resolution. But I want you to trust that I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for your good. Wait on me, for those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. You will soar on wings like eagles, and you will find renewed hope and energy in my presence. In times of uncertainty, remember that I am a faithful God. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am always with you, guiding you through the storms and the calm. You can trust that I will fulfill every promise I have made to you. Hold fast to my word, and let it anchor your soul in times of trouble. I will lead you to still waters and restore your soul. As you reflect on the journey ahead, remember that you are never alone. I am by your side, ready to walk with you through every challenge. Your journey of faith has the power to encourage and uplift those around you. Be willing to be vulnerable and authentic, sharing both your struggles and triumphs. You never know how your story may impact someone else's life. You are a living testament to my grace and love. Remember, you are never defined by your past mistakes or failures. Your identity is rooted in my love for you. You are a new creation in Christ, and the old has passed away. Embrace the freedom that comes with that truth. You are not who you used to be, you are who I have called you to be. In this journey of faith, stay rooted in my word. It is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Allow my truth to guide you and let it shape your thoughts and actions. Meditate on my promises and let them fill you with hope and strength. My word is living and active, and it has the power to transform your life. As you continue to seek me, I will reveal my plans for you. I have a purpose and a calling on your life that is unique to you. Embrace that calling with passion and enthusiasm. You are a vital part of my kingdom work, and I have equipped you to fulfill your destiny. Trust in my leading and step boldly into the future I have for you. When you feel overwhelmed, come to me in prayer. I am always ready to listen, to comfort, and to provide guidance. Your prayers are powerful and effective, and they move mountains. Do not underestimate the impact of your prayers. They can change lives and shift circumstances. Bring your requests before me with faith and watch as I move in response. As you walk in faith, let your life be a reflection of my love. Show kindness, compassion, and grace to those around you. Be a vessel of hope in a world that desperately needs it. Let your light shine brightly, drawing others to me. You are called to make a difference, and your actions can have a ripple effect that impacts lives for eternity. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. Even in the midst of challenges, I am at work, orchestrating a beautiful tapestry of grace and purpose. I am your shepherd, guiding you along the right path. Trust in my leading, and know that I have a plan for your life that is filled with hope and promise. As you navigate this journey of faith, be assured that you are loved beyond measure. I cherish you, and I delight in every moment you spend seeking me. Continue to pursue me with all your heart, and you will find the fulfillment you seek. You are not alone, I am with you always to the very end of the age. Embrace each day with a heart full of expectation, for I am ready to reveal new mercies and surprises in your life. Every sunrise is a reminder of my faithfulness and a chance to begin anew. As you awaken each morning, lift your eyes toward the heavens and remember that I am your Creator, the one who knows you intimately and has a perfect plan for your life. My thoughts toward you are good, and I delight in guiding you through the intricacies of life. When you find yourself doubting your abilities or feeling inadequate, remember the stories of those I chose to accomplish great things. Look at Moses, who felt he lacked the eloquence to lead his people, yet I equipped him with everything he needed to fulfill his calling. Or consider David, who was overlooked as a mere shepherd boy but became a king after my own heart. You see, it is not your strength or skills that matter, it is your willingness to trust in my strength. I do not call the equipped, I equip the called. Lean into me and I will empower you to achieve the impossible. In moments of despair or confusion, draw near to me, for I am a God who hears your cries. I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. When the world around you seems chaotic and unpredictable, remember that I am the anchor for your soul. Hold on tightly to my promises and let them be your guiding light. I have not promised you a life free of storms, but I have promised to be with you in every tempest. You will never face a challenge alone. There will be times when the darkness feels overwhelming and hope seems distant. In those moments, cling to my word, for it is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. My promises are true and I am faithful to fulfill every one of them. When fear threatens to consume you, recall the words of the psalmist. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. Let your heart rest in the assurance that I am in control and that nothing is too difficult for me. The world often judges success by external measures, but I look at the heart. Your worth is not determined by your achievements, possessions, or status. It is rooted in your identity as my beloved child. You are enough just as you are, and I delight in who you are becoming. Seek to please me above all else and let go of the need for validation from others. Your value comes from being created in my image and being loved unconditionally. As you journey through life, be mindful of the words you speak, both to yourself and to others. Words have the power to build up or tear down. Speak life, encouragement, and truth over yourself and those around you. Instead of allowing self-doubt to shape your thoughts, proclaim the truth of who you are in me. You are strong, you are capable, and you are filled with my spirit. Let your words reflect the hope and love I have instilled within you. In your pursuit of purpose, remember that your journey is uniquely yours. Do not compare your path to others. Instead, focus on what I have called you to do. Each person has a different role in my kingdom, and your contribution is vital. Celebrate the successes of others, but do not allow envy or comparison to steal your joy. I have created you for a specific purpose, and as you walk in faith, you will discover the beauty of that calling. There will be times when you may feel like giving up or stepping back from your dreams. In those moments, remember the perseverance of the saints who came before you. They faced trials, but they pressed on, knowing that the reward was worth the struggle. Just as Paul encouraged the early believers to run with endurance the race set before them, I urge you to continue pushing forward. Keep your eyes fixed on me, the author and finisher of your faith. I will help you run this race with tenacity and grace. As you cultivate your relationship with me, be open to the ways I will stretch your faith. Growth often comes through discomfort and challenges, but I promise you that every trial has a purpose. I will use these experiences to refine you, to shape you, and to prepare you for the incredible plans I have for you. Trust the process, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Your story is not defined by your struggles but by how you rise above them. In moments of doubt, turn to my word for encouragement. It is filled with stories of my faithfulness and promises that I will never abandon you. Remember the words spoken by Jesus, "In this world you will have trouble. But take heart. I have overcome the world." Your battles are not yours alone, I fight for you. Stand firm in that truth and walk forward in victory, knowing that you are an overcomer through Christ. Let gratitude be the lens through which you view your life. Even in difficult times, there are countless blessings to be found. Practice thankfulness daily, and you will begin to see how I am at work in every circumstance. A grateful heart will open your eyes to the beauty around you and the goodness I pour into your life. Remember the Israelites, who were instructed to remember my faithfulness by building memorials to commemorate my works. Take time to reflect on the ways I have moved in your life, and let those memories inspire you to trust in my future provision. I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and take risks in faith. Sometimes you will need to leap into the unknown, trusting that I will catch you. Just as Peter stepped out of the boat to walk on water, so too are you called to take bold steps toward the dreams I have placed in your heart. It may seem daunting, but remember that faith is often found in the risk. Do not let fear paralyze you. Instead, let faith propel you into the extraordinary life I have planned for you. As you encounter obstacles, remember that setbacks are often setups for comebacks. I am the God who can turn your trials into triumphs. Do not be discouraged when things do not go as planned. Instead, look for my hand at work in the midst of your challenges. Every closed door can lead to a better opportunity, and every disappointment can redirect you toward your purpose. Trust in my sovereignty, and I will work all things together for your good. Your journey of faith is a continuous process of growth and discovery. Do not rush the journey, enjoy each moment, each lesson learned along the way. You are a masterpiece in the making, and I am the master artist. Allow me to shape you and mold you into the person I have designed you to be. Trust the timing of your life, knowing that I am always at work even when you cannot see it. In your relationships, strive to reflect my love and grace. Be kind, patient, and forgiving. Remember that every person you encounter is a creation of mine, deserving of love and respect. Build others up with your words and actions, showing them the same compassion I have shown you. By doing so, You will create an environment where my love can flourish and where others can experience the hope and joy that comes from knowing me. As you navigate the complexities of life, keep your heart and mind open to the ways I am moving. I will often speak to you through the whispers of my spirit, guiding you toward the next step. Trust your instincts and the nudges I place on your heart. When you feel led to act or speak, respond in faith. You may be the answer to someone else's prayer, or you may be on the verge of a breakthrough in your own life. Finally, remember that I am always with you. You do not have to face the challenges of life alone. Lean on me and I will provide you with strength and comfort. I am your ever-present help, your constant companion, and your source of hope. In the moments when you feel weak, know that my power is made perfect in your weakness. Rely on me and you will find the strength to carry on. Let your life be a reflection of my love, joy, and peace. As you walk in faith, remember that you are a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs hope. Shine brightly, sharing the love and grace I have given you. Trust in my divine plan for your life, knowing that I am with you always, leading you toward a future filled with promise, purpose, and joy. You are not defined by your struggles but by your ability to rise above them. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity for growth, and trust that I am with you every step of the way. As you walk in faith, you will discover the beauty of my presence and the strength that comes from trusting in me. When the road gets rough and the journey seems long, remember that you are never alone. I walk beside you, guiding you, supporting you, and cheering you on. I have a plan for your life that is beyond your wildest dreams. Trust in my timing, and you will see the fulfillment of those dreams. In the days ahead, let hope be your anchor. Cling to the promises I have made to you, and let them guide you through every season of life. Know that I am working all things together for your good, and that my love for you is unwavering. As you embrace the journey, remember that you are loved, cherished, and created for a purpose. I have equipped you to face every challenge with courage and grace. Let your faith be your foundation and trust that I am with you always. Together we will navigate the twists and turns of life, and you will emerge victorious. Continue to seek me with all your heart, and you will find me. I long to be in relationship with you, to walk with you, and to reveal my heart to you. As you grow in faith, your relationship with me will deepen, and you will experience the fullness of joy that comes from knowing me. So take heart, my beloved. Trust in my plan, overcome your fears, and find strength in faith. I am with you now and always. You are on a journey of discovery, and I am excited to see how I will work through you in the days to come. Keep pressing forward, knowing that I am your God and you are my child. Let your life be a testament to the power of faith, and may you shine brightly for all to see. As you journey through life, always remember that my love for you is unchanging and unconditional. You are not defined by your past mistakes or the weight of your failures. Rather, you are defined by my grace and the future I have planned for you. Just as I transformed Saul into Paul, I can redeem and restore any situation in your life. No matter how far you think you've strayed, I am always ready to welcome you back with open arms. I see your heart, your struggles, and your aspirations, and I am here to help you navigate the path ahead. When you feel uncertain about your next steps, take a moment to pause and pray. Allow my spirit to guide you in prayer, for even when you do not know what to say, I intercede on your behalf. My spirit understands the deep cries of your heart. Just as Romans 8 verse 26 assures, in the same way the Spirit helps us in our weakness. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit Himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. Lean into that assurance, knowing that I am actively working for your good. As you grow in your faith, you will find that the trials you face can serve as stepping stones to a deeper relationship with me. Each challenge is an opportunity to develop resilience, patience, and unwavering trust. Consider the story of Joseph, who endured betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment, yet remained steadfast in his faith. His journey was long and painful, but ultimately he saw my hand at work in every circumstance, leading him to a place of influence and purpose. Just as I was with Joseph, I am with you in your trials. I will bring good out of every situation if you remain faithful. It is natural to desire immediate results, but I urge you to embrace the process. Growth takes time, and I am with you every step of the way. Like a farmer who patiently tends to his crops, You too must cultivate your faith through prayer, study, and community. Your faith is like a seed that requires nurturing to blossom. Surround yourself with fellow believers who can support and encourage you, for in community, you will find strength and accountability. As you walk alongside one another, you will share in each other's burdens and joys, reflecting my love in tangible ways. When the weight of the world feels heavy upon your shoulders, come to me. Cast your cares on me, for I care for you deeply. I invite you to lay down your worries, fears, and anxieties at my feet. Just as Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30 encourages, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and you will find rest for your souls. I am gentle and humble in heart, and in me you will find solace and peace." As you experience life's highs and lows, remember to celebrate the victories, both big and small. A grateful heart attracts blessings. Each time you witness my faithfulness, take note and give thanks. Gratitude shifts your perspective, reminding you of my goodness and reminding you that you have much to be thankful for. Create a habit of gratitude by keeping a journal of answered prayers, moments of joy, and instances of grace. When doubt creeps in, revisit those moments to reaffirm your trust in me. Your dreams and aspirations are not beyond my reach. I have placed desires in your heart for a reason. Allow those dreams to fuel your passion and guide your decisions, while remaining open to my direction. Just as Proverbs 16 verse 3 advises, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." Submit your plans to me, and I will align your steps with my perfect will. Trust that I will guide you toward fulfilling your God-given potential. When faced with decisions, seek my wisdom above all else. James 1 verse 5 reminds you to ask for wisdom, and I will generously provide it. Sometimes you may feel torn between multiple choices, but I will provide clarity when you come to me in earnest prayer. Trust your intuition, for I have gifted you with discernment. As you seek my face, I will illuminate the path ahead, giving you peace in your heart about the direction to take. In the midst of uncertainty, keep your focus on me. I am the rock on which you can build your life, and my foundation is firm. When the storms of life rage, you will find security in me. Just as Psalm 62 verse 6 says, "He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress, I will not be shaken." Let this truth anchor you during difficult times, and remember that you can weather any storm when you rely on my strength. As you walk in faith, remember that I am not merely a distant observer. I am your loving Father who desires a deep and personal relationship with you. Seek me with all your heart, and I will reveal myself to you. In the quiet moments of solitude, you will hear my gentle voice guiding you. Spend time in prayer, reading my word, and meditating on my promises. Allow those moments to nourish your spirit and fill you with renewed hope. In times of doubt, remember the words of Isaiah 41 verse 10. "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Hold on to this promise when fear tries to overwhelm you. I am your protector and provider, and I will sustain you. Draw strength from my presence and rest in the assurance that you are never alone. Your life is a canvas, and I am the master artist, intricately weaving your story. Each brushstroke represents a moment of grace, a lesson learned, and a testament to my faithfulness. Trust the process, knowing that every detail matters. Even when the picture seems unclear or chaotic, I am crafting something beautiful. In time, you will see how all the pieces fit together for your good. As you face life's challenges, remember that your testimony holds power. Your story of overcoming adversity and embracing faith can inspire others who find themselves in similar situations. Share your experiences with those around you. Your journey could be the light that leads someone else to hope. Just as Revelation 12 verse 11 states, "They triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony." Your words can change lives. In every season, find joy in the journey. Life is a precious gift, filled with moments of beauty and grace. Celebrate the little things, a sunset, a kind word, or the laughter of loved ones. These moments are reminders of my love and presence in your life. Cultivate an attitude of joy, and you will radiate my light to those around you. As you strive to trust in my divine plan, know that you are part of a larger narrative. You are a thread in the tapestry of my creation, and your life has purpose and meaning. I am weaving your story into the larger story of redemption and grace. Embrace your role in this narrative, and allow me to guide you toward fulfilling your unique calling. When doubt threatens to shake your foundation, remember that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My promises are eternal, and I am unchanging. You can trust that what I have spoken over your life will come to pass. My word does not return void. It accomplishes what I desire and achieves the purpose for which I sent it. Stand firm on my promises, and you will find strength for the journey ahead. In your quest for purpose, be open to the unexpected. I often work in ways that surprise you, bringing opportunities from places you may not have anticipated. Remain flexible and ready to respond when I open doors or change your course. Trust in my divine timing, for I know the perfect moment for everything. Just as the Israelites wandered in the wilderness, waiting for the right time to enter the promised land, you too will find your own season of waiting has a purpose. Allow patience to bloom in your heart. Understand that waiting does not mean inactivity, it is a time of preparation and growth. As you wait, seek my presence and embrace the lessons I am teaching you. When the time is right, you will step into the next chapter of your life, ready to fulfill my purpose with renewed strength and confidence. Remember to keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am the source of your hope and joy. As you gaze upon me, you will find peace that transcends all understanding. When anxiety threatens to take hold, meditate on my word and rest in the knowledge that I am in control. Philippians 4 verses 6-7 encourages you to not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. In return, I promise to grant you peace that guards your heart and mind. Life may not always go as planned, and you may encounter moments of disappointment. In those times, remember that I can bring beauty from ashes. Just as I turned the mourning of my people into joy, I can do the same for you. Trust that I am at work even when you cannot see it. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. As you embrace the journey, know that you are growing stronger in faith. Each challenge, each victory, and each moment of joy is shaping you into the person I have called you to be. You are a masterpiece in progress, and I am excited to see the incredible work I will do in and through you. Continue to press on, my beloved. Trust in my divine plan, overcome fear and self-doubt, and find strength in your faith. I am with you always, leading you into a future filled with hope and promise. Lean into my love, and let it be the foundation upon which you build your life. In me you will find purpose, fulfillment, and unshakable peace. Your journey is just beginning, and I am with you every step of the way, guiding you to become the person you were created to be. As you move forward, be assured that every step you take is covered by my grace. I am constantly working in your life, even in the moments that seem ordinary or insignificant. It's in those quiet moments that I shape your character, refine your faith, and prepare you for greater things. Know that I take great delight in your willingness to trust me, even when you cannot fully see where I am leading you. This is the essence of faith, to walk by trust, not by sight. Think about Abraham, my faithful servant. I called him to leave everything he knew and journey to a land I would show him. He didn't have all the details, yet he obeyed because he trusted me completely. In the same way, I am calling you to trust me with your future. You don't need to know every detail right now. What you need is a heart that is surrendered to my will. Like Abraham, you are on a journey of faith, and I will guide you step by step. When doubt arises, remember my promises. Throughout history, I have always kept my word. Not one of my promises has ever failed. I am a God of faithfulness, and you can be confident that what I have spoken over your life will come to pass in my perfect timing. You may not always understand my ways, but know that I am working everything out for your good. Romans 8 verse 28 reminds you of this truth. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Trust this promise and let it be the anchor of your soul. There will be times when the road ahead feels difficult, but do not be discouraged. I am with you, strengthening you for the journey. You are never walking alone. Just as I was with Moses and Joshua, leading my people through the wilderness to the promised land, so too am I with you, guiding you through the challenges of life. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to rely on your own power or abilities. Lean on me and I will carry you through. The battles you face are not yours to fight alone. Just as I fought for Israel when they faced their enemies, I am fighting for you. Exodus 14 verse 14 declares, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Be still and know that I am God. I am your protector, your defender, and your refuge in times of trouble. When you feel overwhelmed, come to me and I will give you rest. My peace is unlike anything the world can offer. It is a peace that transcends understanding, a peace that calms your soul even in the midst of the storm. As you face challenges, remember that I am molding you for a greater purpose. Every trial is an opportunity for growth. Just as gold is refined by fire, so too is your faith refined through adversity. Do not fear the refining process, for it is preparing you for the greater things I have in store for you. You are being strengthened, purified, and equipped for your calling. Look to the stories of those who came before you, heroes of faith who faced incredible challenges yet remained steadfast in their trust in me. Consider David, who faced giants with nothing but a sling and a stone, trusting that I would deliver him. Remember Esther, who risked her life to save her people, trusting that I had placed her in a position of influence for such a time as this. Reflect on Daniel, who remained faithful to me even in the face of persecution, knowing that I was with him in the lion's den. These stories are a testament to my power, faithfulness, and the strength that comes from trusting in me. You are part of this legacy of faith. I have called you to stand strong in the face of adversity, to trust in my power, and to believe that I am working all things for your good. When fear tries to creep in, remind yourself of my promises. Speak my word over your life, for my word is alive and powerful. It is sharper than any two-edged sword, able to cut through doubt, fear, and anxiety. Let my word be the foundation upon which you build your faith. I know that sometimes it's hard to trust when the future feels uncertain. But remember, nothing is uncertain to me. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. My plans are for your good, and I will not lead you astray. Even when life takes unexpected turns, trust that I am with you in every twist and turn, orchestrating events in ways that you cannot yet comprehend. In moments of uncertainty, return to my presence. Spend time with me in prayer, in worship, and in my word. Allow my presence to calm your heart and renew your mind. I am your refuge and strength, a very present help in times of trouble. Psalm 46 verse 1. When the world feels overwhelming, run to me and I will give you the peace and clarity you need to keep moving forward. Remember, my beloved, that you are not alone in your struggles. I have placed people in your life to support and encourage you along the way. Do not isolate yourself in times of difficulty. Reach out to those who love and care for you and allow them to walk alongside you in faith. I created you for community, and it is in community that you will find strength, encouragement, and accountability. When fear and self-doubt try to hold you back, remember who you are in me. You are my child, chosen and loved beyond measure. You have been given a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind, not a spirit of fear. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. You are more than a conqueror through Christ, and there is nothing that can separate you from my love. Romans 8 verses 37 to 39. Let these truths shape your identity and empower you to live boldly for me. As you continue on your journey, remember that I am the author of your story. I know every chapter, every detail, every moment. Trust that I am leading you toward a future that is filled with hope and purpose. Your life is not random or accidental. It is divinely orchestrated by me, and I have a plan for every moment of it. So, my beloved, do not be afraid to step out in faith. Do not be afraid to dream big and pursue the calling I have placed on your heart. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and equipping you for every good work. Trust in my plan, for it is far greater than anything you could imagine. And as you walk in faith, you will see my goodness unfold in ways that will leave you in awe. Keep pressing forward, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Your journey is just beginning, and I am excited for all that lies ahead. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are destined for greatness in my kingdom. Trust in me and you will find the strength, courage, and peace you need to fulfill the incredible purpose I have for your life. As you continue on this journey of faith, I want you to understand that my timing is perfect. You may feel moments of frustration when things don't happen as quickly as you'd hoped, or when prayers seem to go unanswered. But I am always working behind the scenes, orchestrating events in ways that are often beyond your understanding. Just as I make all things beautiful in their time, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11, so too will I bring about the fulfillment of your hopes and dreams in the right season. Patience is not a sign of weakness but of trust. When you wait on me, you demonstrate your faith in my wisdom and my plan for your life. Think of a farmer who plants seeds in the ground and waits patiently for the harvest. He cannot rush the process, but he trusts that in time the seeds will sprout and bear fruit. In the same way, trust that the seeds of faith you have sown in your life will yield a bountiful harvest in due time. Isaiah 40 verse 31 assures you that those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary, walk and not be faint. I know that waiting can be difficult. It can feel as though time is passing you by, or that others are moving ahead while you remain in the same place. But I want you to know that I am never late. My timing is intentional, and during your season of waiting, I am preparing you for what lies ahead. I am developing in you qualities like patience, perseverance, and faith, qualities that will equip you to handle the blessings and responsibilities I have in store for you. Think of how I prepared David for kingship. Long before he ever sat on the throne, he was anointed as king. But rather than taking immediate control of Israel, he spent years tending sheep, running from Saul, and learning how to lead with integrity and humility. In those years, I was preparing him for the day when he would rule as a man after my own heart. If I had rushed the process, David might not have been ready to fulfill his calling. But in my perfect timing, he was prepared, and he became one of the greatest kings in Israel's history. In the same way, I am preparing you during this season of waiting. Trust that I am refining you for a greater purpose. There is power in trusting my process. Every step you take, even in the waiting, is leading you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. And while you wait, I encourage you to remain faithful in the small things. Do not despise the days of small beginnings, for it is in those moments that I often do my greatest work. As you are faithful with little, I will entrust you with much. Luke 16 verse 10. Keep your eyes on me and do not compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is uniquely designed for you, and I am leading you in a way that will bring you the greatest joy and fulfillment. In your moments of waiting, continue to seek my face. Spend time in prayer and worship, allowing me to strengthen your heart and renew your spirit. Draw close to me and I will draw close to you. It's moments of intimacy with me that you will find the peace and assurance you need to keep going. Remember, I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of need. Psalm 46 verse 1. You are never alone in this journey. When fear and self-doubt threaten to cloud your mind, speak my promises over your life. Of my faithfulness and my ability to do exceedingly, abundantly above all that you ask or think. Ephesians 3 verse 20. I did not bring you this far to leave you now. I am your provider, your healer, your protector, and your guide. There is nothing too hard for me, and I will see you through every challenge you face. I want you to think about the story of the Israelites as they stood at the edge of the Red Sea. They were trapped between the sea and Pharaoh's army, with no apparent way of escape. Fear and doubt gripped their hearts, and they questioned whether I had brought them out of Egypt only to let them die in the wilderness. But what they didn't know was that I had already planned their deliverance. In that moment of seeming impossibility, I parted the Red Sea, and they walked through on dry ground. In the same way, when you feel trapped by circumstances, when the way forward seems impossible, remember that I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. Just as I delivered the Israelites, I will deliver you. Trust in me and watch as I part the seas in your life. Fear may try to paralyze you, but faith will move mountains. As you take steps of faith, I will make the impossible possible. And when you face moments of self-doubt, remember that I see you differently than you see yourself. You may see your weaknesses and limitations, but I see the potential I placed inside of you. I chose you before the foundation of the world. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, Psalm 139 verse 14, and there is nothing you cannot do with my strength. Philippians 4 verse 13 reminds you, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Lean into that strength when you feel weak, and know that I am your ever-present source of power. I have great plans for you, plans that will require you to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, and to trust me in ways you never have before. But do not be afraid. I am with you. Just as I called Moses to lead my people out of Egypt despite his fears and insecurities, I am calling you to do great things. Moses felt unqualified, yet I equipped him for every task. When I call you to step out in faith, I will equip you as well. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. There will be times when the path ahead is uncertain, but remember that I am the light guiding your way. Psalm 119 verse 105 says, Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. You may not see the entire journey ahead, but I will illuminate each step as you take it. Trust in my guidance, for I know the way forward. I know the plans I have for you, and they are plans to give you hope and a future. As you continue to trust in my plan, I encourage you to keep your eyes on what is eternal. The trials of this world are temporary, but the glory that awaits you is everlasting. Keep an eternal perspective, knowing that your faithfulness here on earth will be rewarded in heaven. I am preparing a place for you, and the joy that awaits you is beyond anything you can imagine. In the meantime, live each day with purpose. Love those around you, serve with a heart of humility, and seek to glorify me in all that you do. Your life is a reflection of my love and grace, and through you, others will come to know me. You are my hands and feet in this world, and I have entrusted you with the privilege of sharing my love with those who are lost and hurting. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. A simple act of kindness, a word of encouragement, a prayer offered in faith, these things have the power to change lives. As you walk in obedience to my call, you will see lives transformed, hearts healed, and my kingdom advanced. You are part of something much greater than yourself, and I am working through you to accomplish my purposes. So continue to trust in my divine plan. Overcome fear and self-doubt by standing on my promises. Find strength in your faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Your journey is not in vain, and your faithfulness will be rewarded. Keep pressing forward, for the best is yet to come. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Matthew 28 verse 20. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are destined for greatness in my kingdom. Trust in me, and you will see my goodness unfold in your life. As you continue to move forward, my child, remember that every season of your life has a purpose. Nothing you experience is wasted. Even the seasons of waiting, uncertainty, and hardship serve to shape and refine you into the person I've called you to be. In those times, I am drawing you closer to me, teaching you to rely on my strength and not your own. These moments, though difficult, are necessary for your growth. They are preparing you for the blessings and responsibilities that lie ahead. You may sometimes wonder why certain doors remain closed or why challenges arise when you are trying your best to follow my will. Trust that my timing is perfect and my plans are always for your good. A closed door today could be protecting you from a path that is not meant for you, while leading you to one that will bring you far more joy and fulfillment than you could ever imagine. Proverbs 16 verse 9 reminds you, in their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. I am the one establishing your steps, and I am leading you into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. Think of Joseph, who faced betrayal by his brothers, imprisonment, and years of uncertainty before my plan for his life was fully revealed. Though it seemed as though all hope was lost at times, I was with him in every moment, using each situation to prepare him for a role of great leadership. When the time was right, I elevated him to a position of influence, and he became a source of provision and salvation for many. In the same way, I am working in your life even when you cannot see it. I am using every experience, every trial, every triumph, to bring about my divine purpose. When you face obstacles, don't be discouraged. Instead, see them as opportunities to draw closer to me and to build your faith. Challenges are not meant to defeat you, they are meant to strengthen you. James 1 verses 2-4 encourages you to consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Through these trials, I am developing in you the perseverance and strength you need to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. Fear may try to whisper that you are not capable, that the road ahead is too difficult, or that you are not enough. But remember this truth: I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. You are equipped with everything you need to face the challenges before you because I am with you. My Spirit lives in you, guiding you, and filling you with wisdom and courage. When doubts creep in, remind yourself of who I am. I am the creator of the universe, the one who spoke the stars into existence, the one who holds all things together. There is nothing too hard for me. I am able to do far more than you can ask, think, or imagine. Ephesians 3 verse 20. When you place your trust in me, you are standing on a foundation that cannot be shaken. No storm, no trial, no fear can overcome the power of my love and the strength of my hand. As you trust in me, continue to speak my promises over your life. My word is living and active, sharper than any two-edged sword. Hebrews 4 verse 12. It has the power to break down strongholds, to silence the voice of the enemy, and to bring peace to your soul. Speak my promises in faith, knowing that my word never returns void but always accomplishes what I have sent it to do. Isaiah 55 verse 11. When you declare my promises, you align your heart with my truth, and you invite my power to move in your circumstances. Look to the stories of those who walked in faith before you. Look at how I sustained Noah during the flood, providing him with safety and a new beginning. Look at how I gave Sarah a child in her old age, fulfilling my promise in a way that seemed impossible. Look at how I brought victory to Joshua and the Israelites as they marched around the walls of Jericho, trusting in my unconventional plan. These stories are not just ancient tales. They are a testament to my faithfulness throughout generations. And just as I was faithful to them, so too will I be faithful to you. You are a part of my story, a story that spans time and eternity. Every moment of your life is woven into the fabric of my divine purpose. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that I am the master weaver, and I am crafting something beautiful out of every thread of your life. The trials, the victories, the waiting, the breakthroughs, they are all part of the tapestry I am creating. And when you finally see the fullness of what I have been doing, you will stand in awe of my goodness and grace. So, my child, keep moving forward with confidence. Do not be discouraged by setbacks or delays. Do not let fear hold you back from stepping into the fullness of what I have for you. I am with you, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. I am your shield, your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. You can trust in me, for I am faithful, and I will complete the good work I have begun in you. Philippians 1 verse 6. Every step you take in faith brings you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. Continue to walk in my love, to trust in my plan, and to rely on my strength. Your journey is not over, and the best is yet to come. I am with you now, and I will be with you always, leading you into a future filled with hope, purpose, and eternal joy. Keep your eyes fixed on me and let my peace guide your heart. I am your shepherd, and I will lead you beside still waters and restore your soul. I will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will overflow. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in my house forever. Psalm 23. This is my promise to you, my beloved, and you can rest in it. As you continue this journey with me, remember that I am the good shepherd who leads you beside quiet waters and restores your soul. Psalm 23. I am guiding you not only to places of peace but also through challenges that will strengthen your faith and build your character. Every valley you walk through, every storm you face, is an opportunity to trust me more deeply and to experience my power in ways you never have before. Do not be afraid of the valleys, for it is there that I walk closest to you. It is in the dark places that my light shines the brightest. Just as I led the Israelites through the wilderness with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, I will guide you through your own wilderness experiences. You will never be lost, for I am always with you. I have promised never to leave you nor forsake you, Deuteronomy 31 verse 8, and I will fulfill that promise every moment of your life. When you are overwhelmed, come to me and find rest. I know that life can be heavy at times, and the burdens you carry may seem too great to bear. But remember, I never intended for you to carry those burdens alone. Jesus invites you to cast your cares on him because he cares for you, 1 Peter 5 verse 7. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light, Matthew 11 verse 30. When you release your worries and concerns into my hands, you will find the peace that surpasses all understanding. This peace does not come from the absence of trouble but from the assurance that I am in control. There will be times when you feel weak, and that is okay. In fact, it is in your weakness that my strength is made perfect, 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. When you come to the end of yourself, that is where you find the beginning of my power. Paul understood this truth when he said, "For when I am weak, then I am strong," 2 Corinthians 12 verse 10. My grace is sufficient for you in every moment, and my power rests upon you, especially in the moments when you feel like you have nothing left to give. I want you to know that there is purpose even in your pain. Nothing you go through is wasted. Every trial, every hardship, every moment of uncertainty is shaping you into the person I've called you to be. Just as gold is refined in the fire, so too are you being refined through the challenges you face. I am removing the impurities, the doubts, the fears, and the insecurities that have held you back, and I am molding you into a vessel of honor, ready to be used for my glory. Look at the life of Job. He endured great suffering, losing everything that was dear to him. But through it all, he never lost his faith in me. Even when he didn't understand why he was going through such trials, he trusted that I was still in control. And in the end, I restored to Job twice as much as he had before, Job 42 verse 10. In the same way, I will restore what has been lost in your life. I will bring beauty from ashes and turn your mourning into joy, Isaiah 61 verse 3. Trust that I am working all things together for your good because you love me and are called according to my purpose, Romans 8 verse 28. When you find yourself in the midst of a storm, do not be afraid. I am the one who calms the winds and the waves with a word. Just as I was with my disciples in the boat, I am with you in the storms of your life. When fear and doubt threaten to overwhelm you, remember that I am in control. I am not shaken by the storms, and neither should you be. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will find peace even in the midst of the chaos. Peter experienced this firsthand when he stepped out of the boat to walk on water. As long as his eyes were fixed on me, he was able to do the impossible. But the moment he looked at the wind and the waves, fear crept in and he began to sink. Yet even then I was there to reach out and lift him up. In the same way, I am here to lift you up when you feel like you are sinking. No matter how great the storm, I will not let you fall. I am your refuge and your strength, a very present help in times of trouble, Psalm 46 verse 1. I know that you face many pressures in this world. The weight of expectations, the challenges of daily life, and the uncertainties of the future can be overwhelming. But I want to remind you that you are not defined by the world's standards. You are defined by my love. You are my child, and I have called you by name, Isaiah 43 verse 1. You are precious to me, and I have engraved you on the palms of my hands, Isaiah 49 verse 16. Your worth is not determined by what you accomplish or how others perceive you. Your worth is found in the fact that you are mine. Do not be afraid to let go of the things that are holding you back. Sometimes, the things you cling to the most are the very things that are keeping you from experiencing the fullness of what I have for you. It can be hard to let go, but trust that when you release something into my hands, I will replace it with something far greater. My plans for you are always for good, to give you a hope and a future, Jeremiah 29 verse 11. You may not always understand why certain things happen, but I see the bigger picture. I know the end from the beginning, and I am leading you on a path that will ultimately bring you closer to me. Just as a potter shapes clay, I am shaping your life. There may be moments when the process feels uncomfortable, but trust that I am molding you into a vessel of honor, one that will carry my presence and my glory to a world in need. Do not be afraid to step into the unknown. I am already there, preparing the way for you. Just as I called Abraham to leave everything he knew and to follow me into a land he had never seen, I am calling you to step out in faith. It may feel scary at times, but know that I am with you. I will never lead you where my grace cannot sustain you. As you continue to walk in faith, remember that you are not walking alone. I am with you, and I am also surrounding you with people who will encourage and support you along the way. I have placed you in a community of believers, and together, you will strengthen one another. When one falls, another will be there to lift them up. When you feel weak, others will pray for you and stand with you. This is the beauty of my body, the church. You are not meant to walk this journey alone. Reach out to those around you and allow them to walk with you as you pursue my calling. I want you to know that I am proud of you. Every step of faith you take, every time you choose to trust me instead of giving in to fear, every time you obey my leading, I see it. And I am pleased. You may not always see the impact of your faithfulness, but I do. Every act of obedience, no matter how small, is significant in my kingdom. You are planting seeds that will bear fruit, both in your life and in the lives of others. So keep going, my beloved. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep walking in faith. I am with you and I will never fail you. The road ahead may have its challenges, but it is also filled with blessings beyond what you can imagine. You are walking into a future that is filled with my goodness and grace. As you press forward, continue to lean on my strength and not your own. You may feel weary at times, but remember, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. I am your refuge and fortress, and in me, you will find the strength to keep moving. When you feel like you have reached the end of your ability, know that this is where I step in. I am the God of the impossible, and what seems too difficult for you is but a small thing for me. Nothing is too hard for me, and there is no situation beyond my power to transform. When you walk by faith, you are not limited by what you can see or understand. Faith is being sure of what you hope for and certain of what you do not see. Hebrews 11 verse 1. Even when things don't make sense, I am asking you to trust in me. Just as I asked Abraham to trust me when I led him into the unknown, I am asking you to follow where I lead, even when the path is unclear. Abraham didn't know the full picture, but he trusted that I did. And through his obedience, I brought about blessings that went far beyond anything he could have imagined. Your obedience to my calling will bring blessings into your life and the lives of others as well. I want you to know that you are never truly alone in this journey. I have placed my Spirit within you as your constant companion, guide, and source of strength. My Spirit is not just with you but within you, empowering you to do what you could never do on your own. When you face challenges, when doubt and fear try to creep in, remember that my Spirit is greater than any obstacle before you. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. 1 John 4 verse 4. When you face difficulties, instead of focusing on the size of the problem, focus on the greatness of your God. I am the one who created the heavens and the earth, the one who parted the Red Sea, the one who raised Jesus from the dead. There is nothing too hard for me, and I will make a way where there seems to be no way. When you place your trust in me, you are placing it in the hands of the one who holds all things together. Colossians 1 verse 17. I understand the fears and doubts that try to weigh you down. But I want to remind you that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. Fear is not from me. Whenever fear arises, speak my promises over your life, and let my word be the anchor for your soul. The more you fill your heart and mind with my word, the more you will find peace and courage to face whatever comes your way. Look at the story of David. He was just a young shepherd boy when I called him to face Goliath, a giant who terrified an entire army. David didn't let fear hold him back. He didn't focus on the size of the giant. He focused on the greatness of his God. And with nothing but a sling and a few stones, he defeated Goliath because he trusted in my power. In the same way, I am calling you to face the giants in your life, not with fear, but with confidence that I am with you and that I will give you the victory. The challenges you face are not there to defeat you but to strengthen you. Every trial is an opportunity to grow in faith and to see my power at work in your life. Just as the Israelites had to face the giants in the promised land before they could fully possess it, there may be giants in your path. But do not be discouraged. Those giants are there to teach you to rely on me more fully and to prepare you for the greater things I have in store for you. I have a plan for your life, one that is filled with hope, purpose, and fulfillment. But the path to that plan may not always be easy. There will be seasons of waiting, seasons of trial, and seasons of uncertainty. But in each of those seasons I am working. I am shaping you, molding you, and preparing you for what is ahead. And in those moments when you don't understand, I am asking you to trust that I know what is best for you. You may be waiting on a promise to be fulfilled, wondering when the breakthrough will come. I want you to know that my timing is perfect. I'm never late and I am never early. I know the exact moment when everything will fall into place. While you wait, continue to seek me, continue to grow in faith, and trust that I am working behind the scenes. What you cannot see, I see. And I am orchestrating every detail of your life for your good. Remember the story of Joseph. He was given a promise through a dream, but before that dream was fulfilled, he went through many trials. He was sold into slavery by his brothers, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. But through it all, Joseph remained faithful, and in the end, I elevated him to a position of great influence, fulfilling the promise I had given him. In the same way, I am working in your life. It may not happen in the way you expect, and it may take longer than you thought, but I will fulfill every promise I have made to you. Do not despise the waiting, for it is in the waiting that I am preparing you for the fulfillment of my promises. Waiting is not a waste of time, it is a time of preparation. I am teaching you patience, endurance, and trust. And when the time is right, I will bring everything to pass in a way that will exceed your expectations. I am the God of more than enough, and I will do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. Ephesians 3 verse 20. While you wait, continue to praise me. Praise has the power to shift your perspective from the problem to the provider. When you lift your eyes to me in praise, you invite my presence into your situation. Praise is a weapon against fear, doubt, and discouragement. It reminds you that I am greater than anything you face. So even when the breakthrough hasn't come yet, praise me for what I am about to do. Praise me for my faithfulness, for my goodness, and for the promises that are yet to be fulfilled. Just as Paul and Silas praised me in the prison, and the chains were broken, your praise has the power to break chains in your life. It releases my power into your situation and shifts the atmosphere around you. Praise me in the waiting and watch how I move on your behalf. Keep moving forward, my child. You are not alone on this journey. I am with you every step of the way. I have gone before you, and I will lead you into the fullness of what I have for you. My love for you is unchanging and my plans for you are perfect. Trust in me, and you will see my goodness in the land of the living. Psalm 27 verse 13. You are my beloved, and I take great delight in you. I am proud of you, and I am working all things together for your good. So hold on to hope, stand firm in faith, and continue to walk in my love. The best is yet to come. My beloved, as you continue on this journey, remember that my love for you is steadfast and unshakable. No matter what happens, nothing can separate you from my love. Romans 8 verses 38 to 39. This is the foundation of your life, the truth that holds you firm through every trial and triumph. My love is not based on your performance or your circumstances. It is based on who I am, and I am love. 1 John 4 verse 8. You are fully known and fully loved by me, and there is no force in the universe that can change that. When the world around you seems chaotic and fear threatens to take hold, come back to this truth. I love you with an everlasting love. Jeremiah 31 verse 3. This love is not a fleeting emotion. It is a deep, abiding commitment to you. I created you with a purpose, and I will never leave you to face life's challenges alone. Even when you feel distant from me, know that I am closer than your breath, always ready to guide you back to my heart. It is easy to be overwhelmed by the pressures and uncertainties of life. The world offers many things that promise security, happiness, or fulfillment, but none of these things will ever satisfy the deepest longings of your heart. Only I can fill the emptiness and bring true peace. As you seek me, you will find that the more you rest in my love, the more you are able to let go of the need to control every aspect of your life. Trust in me, and you will experience a peace that surpasses all understanding, guarding your heart and mind. Philippians 4 verse 7. There is no need to strive or struggle to earn my approval or love. I have already given you everything you need for life and godliness through my divine power. 2 Peter 1 verse 3. You are my child, and I am pleased with you. Yes, I see your imperfections and weaknesses, but my grace covers them all. I am not expecting perfection from you, I am asking for your trust. I am not looking for flawless performance, I am looking for a heart that seeks me above all else. Do not be afraid to come to me in your moments of weakness, for I am your source of strength. When you are tired, when you are discouraged, when you feel like you cannot go on, that is when I am carrying you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9, and I delight in showing myself strong on behalf of those who put their trust in me. You are not defined by your failures, your mistakes, or your shortcomings. You are defined by my love for you. Just as a potter molds clay into a beautiful vessel, I am shaping you into the person I created you to be. There will be times when the process feels painful, when you don't understand why things are happening the way they are, but trust that I am always working for your good. I see the finished product and I know the beauty that will come from this process. Consider the life of Peter. He was one of my closest disciples, yet he denied me 3 times when fear overtook him. But did I cast him aside? No, I restored him and he became one of the most powerful voices for my gospel. I used Peter's failure as a way to deepen his faith and strengthen his resolve. In the same way, I can use your mistakes, your moments of doubt, and your struggles to shape you into someone who reflects my glory even more. Your failures are not the end of your story, they are opportunities for redemption and growth. When you fall, I am there to lift you up. When you feel lost, I am there to guide you back to the right path. My grace is sufficient for you, and nothing you have done or will do can disqualify you from my love and my purpose for your life. I am a God of second chances, of new beginnings. Every morning, my mercies are new, Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23, and I am always ready to give you a fresh start. In those moments when you feel discouraged, when the weight of the world seems too heavy to bear, come to me. I am your refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble, Psalm 46 verse 1. You don't have to carry these burdens alone. Cast your cares on me, for I care for you, 1 Peter 5 verse 7. I will give you rest for your soul, peace for your mind, and strength for your spirit. You are never alone, my beloved, for I am always with you. There is a purpose for every season of your life, even the difficult ones. Just as winter prepares the ground for the new growth of spring, so too do your trials prepare you for the blessings and growth that are to come. I am pruning away the things in your life that are holding you back, the fears, doubts, and insecurities that keep you from fully walking in my will. It may feel painful at times, but know that this pruning is necessary for you to bear much fruit, John 15 verse 2. Trust the process, for it is leading you to greater abundance and greater joy. As you continue to walk by faith, remember that I am always working even when you cannot see it. I am orchestrating every detail of your life, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities in ways that you could never imagine. I am opening doors that no one can shut and making a way where there seems to be no way. Even in the waiting, I am working. Even in the silence, I am speaking. Trust that my timing is perfect, and that I am preparing you for the fulfillment of every promise I have made to you. I want you to be patient, not just with the process but with yourself. Growth takes time, and there will be moments when you stumble or fall short. But do not be discouraged. I am not looking for perfection, I am looking for progress. As long as you continue to seek me, to trust me, and to walk in faith, you are moving in the right direction. Every step, no matter how small, is significant in my eyes. You are growing even when you don't feel it. You are being transformed from glory to glory, 2 Corinthians 3 verse 18, becoming more like my Son with each passing day. This transformation is not something you can achieve on your own, it is my work in you. Trust in my Spirit, who is at work within you, conforming you to the image of Christ. You are not alone in this journey of growth. I am with you, guiding you and empowering you every step of the way. Do not be afraid to dream big, for I am the God of the impossible. There is nothing too hard for me, and I am able to do far more abundantly than all you ask or think. Ephesians 3 verse 20. Your dreams, your desires, the things I have placed on your heart, they are there for a reason. I have a purpose for your life that is greater than anything you can imagine, and I want you to walk in the fullness of that purpose. So step out in faith, trusting that I am with you, and that I will guide you every step of the way. As you step out in faith, I want you to remember that I am the one who gives you the desires of your heart. When you delight in me, your desires begin to align with my will, Psalm 37 verse 4. You may wonder if you're dreaming too big or if what you're hoping for is beyond reach, but I want you to know that nothing is too big for me. I am the creator of the universe, the one who speaks life into existence. If I can do all of this, imagine what I can do in your life when you trust me fully. Dream big, my beloved, because I am a big God. I did not create you to live in fear or mediocrity. I have placed my spirit within you, the same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead, and that power is alive and active in you. Romans 8 verse 11. You are capable of more than you realize because I am working through you. The dreams I have given you are not for your glory but for mine. They are meant to show the world what I can do through a life surrendered to me. But understand this, big dreams require big faith. There will be obstacles along the way, challenges that seem impossible to overcome. But remember the story of Joshua and Caleb. When the Israelites saw the giants in the land, they were filled with fear and doubt. But Joshua and Caleb had faith in me. They knew that, despite the giants, I was with them and with my help they could take the land. Their faith was rewarded, and they entered the promised land, Numbers 14:30. In the same way, I am asking you to have the faith of Joshua and Caleb. Don't focus on the giants, focus on the promise. You may face setbacks or delays, but do not be discouraged. Sometimes I allow these delays to strengthen your faith, to teach you perseverance, or to prepare you for the blessing that is coming. Every delay has a purpose. Remember that my timing is perfect and I am never in a hurry. What may seem like a delay to you is part of my plan. I am preparing you for something greater, something you can't see yet. Trust that I am working even in the waiting. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. My plans for you are good even when the path is difficult. I know you may not understand everything right now, but one day you will look back and see how I was with you through it all, guiding your steps and opening doors you didn't even know existed. You will see how every twist and turn, every delay and detour, was part of my perfect plan. I want to remind you that the dreams I have for you are not just about what you can achieve, but about who you are becoming. My primary concern is not what you do, but who you are in me. As you pursue your dreams, stay close to me. Let me guide you in every step, every decision, every move. When you remain in me, you will bear much fruit. John 15 verse 5. Your dreams will flourish because they are rooted in me, and I will give you the wisdom and guidance you need to bring them to fruition. Do not be discouraged if others don't understand your dreams or if they doubt your calling. Not everyone will see the vision I have given you, but that's okay. Your calling is between you and me. I see what others cannot, and I know the plans I have for you. Just as Joseph's brothers didn't understand his dreams, and even tried to stop them, no one can thwart the plans I have for your life. What others mean for harm, I will turn for good. Genesis 50 verse 20. Keep your eyes on me and trust that I am leading you toward the fulfillment of your purpose. And when the breakthrough comes, when the dream begins to unfold, do not forget that it was my hand that brought it to pass. Give me the glory, for it is through my power that all things are possible. When you walk in humility and give me the credit for your successes, I will elevate you even more. Stay humble, stay faithful, and remember that your purpose is to bring glory to my name. The more you honor me, the more I will bless you, and the more people will see my goodness in your life. As you continue to trust in me, I will make your path clear. I will direct your steps and lead you into places you never thought possible. Doors that seemed closed will suddenly open, and opportunities you never imagined will come your way. I will give you favor with people, and I will cause your gifts to make room for you. Proverbs 18 verse 16. When I open a door, no one can shut it. Revelation 3 verse 8. And when I close a door, trust that it is for your protection. Remember, my beloved, that you are not walking this path alone. I am with you every step of the way. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. When the journey gets tough, when the road seems long, lean on me. I will give you the strength to keep going. You don't have to rely on your own power. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. You are more than a conqueror through me, and there is nothing you cannot overcome with my help. The journey ahead may have its challenges, but it is also filled with blessings. I have stored up good things for you, things that will bring joy to your heart and peace to your soul. I have seen your faithfulness, your perseverance, and your trust in me, and I am rewarding you for it. Your labor is not in vain, 1 Corinthians 15 verse 58. Every prayer, every step of faith, every act is bringing you closer to the fulfillment of my promises in your life. So press on, my child. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. Keep your eyes fixed on me, the author and finisher of your faith, Hebrews 12 verse 2. I will see you through to the end. The dreams I have placed in your heart will come to pass, and the plans I have for you will unfold in ways that will leave you in awe of my goodness. I am with you now and always. Trust in me, for I am your God and I will never fail you. Keep walking by faith, knowing that I am leading you into a future filled with hope, purpose, and fulfillment. And above all, know that you are deeply, completely, and eternally loved. My beloved, as you walk this journey of faith, remember that I am always with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and loving you with an unbreakable love. Trust in my plan, for I am leading you into a future filled with hope and purpose. Every step you take with me is a step closer to the life I've prepared for you, a life of joy, peace, and fulfillment. Before you go, I want to encourage you to stay connected to the message of hope and encouragement. If you're looking for more inspiration, teachings, and moments of prayer, make sure to check the link to our Telegram channel in the description of this channel. It's a place where we can grow together, sharing God's Word, and continue this journey of faith. Remain blessed.